One of our most popular and best-loved television personalities, Pio Terei, has gone on an epic journey around Aotearoa and Hawai'i to film inspirational indigenous peoples. Tapuwae Leave Only Footprints is a 10-part indigenous travel series hosted by Pio and guest presenters as people share their mātauranga, taonga and stories through indigenous tourism. We asked Pio where the idea for the show came from.
I think it was pretty much a boil-up, eh? I've always loved doing travel shows, and just speaking with our team there at Whakaata Māori, and they came up with the idea of why don't we give it that indigenous concept, because it just makes so much sense that we should be celebrating indigenous people telling their own stories. That's a really powerful thing, and I found it powerful as I went around Aotearoa, went around the islands of Hawaii, seeing people tell their stories and owning their kōrero, you know. It was great.
Yeah, I wasn't involved in that Hawaii one, but anyway. Where have you
never
visited?
Mind, mate. Get over it.
Where have you visited in this series, and what were you hoping to share?
Well, we went pretty well to all the islands of Hawaii. It was very much a very, very quick trip, but and through Aotearoa, you know, we went north and we went to Murupara, and we went to all our whānau Rotorua, of course. But I think just the change is that a lot of global travellers want to find out the real story about the places that are travelling to. For example, in Hawaii, in one of the episodes, they talk about the significance of the lei, and it's not a $2 plastic thing you get at the wharf, but it talks about protecting the ngākau and the wairua and the amount of effort. You know, we celebrate hula and all those things, and just beautiful. And Hawaiian people are really starting to get into a rhythm of celebrating who they are. Well, they've always celebrated who they are, but telling their stories, and I think that's awesome.
And it provides tourists with alternative options for areas to visit where they get more of an in-depth idea around who people are.
Totally. And there was also this talk, Neil, about a behaviour that our people expect from our tourists. So, you know, you have to go into places with humility. You have to go in and understand the tikanga and stuff like that. And people are loving that, and it's working in Hawaii. And you know what our people are like here in NZ. It's going to work here too, and does work here. So people are in a different headspace, but really getting the essence of where they are and who they're talking to.
And you're bringing in special guest presenters to as part of this journey. What was this experience like for you?
Oh, well, a lot of the top people were busy, so, you know, you were called. No, but seriously, it was really cool. And I know you really enjoyed yourself because for lots of reasons, but, you know, we know you as our Mr. Credible news guy, but for us to go and have a tutu together as a couple of Māori bros was really, really pleasant. And I know you were buzzing.
It's the learnings. It's the learnings too, right? Because we learned things, well, I certainly did, that I never knew about. You know, the caves where Māori were over 1,000 years ago. And the drawings. I had no idea about this prior to that. And tarawera, as was seen in the first episode, where we've got these little fish there that nibble at your skin like they do in Asian countries.
That's right, we got them here. And, you know, te mahana hoki o te wai, the water was so warm. And, you know, I've got no problem getting my gear off, mate. It's not PG, or I mean, it's not R18. But just sitting in there going, man, we're millionaires in this country if we actually get off the couch and be nosy and get around and learn from our other whānau too. Even though he Māori katoa tātou, we've got different stories and different ways that are really precious to all of us.
And what do you hope viewers will take away after watching Tapuwae Leave Only Footprints? What are some of the clear messages from you?
I think the value of Indigenous story. I think the value that Indigenous people bring to a nation, especially in these times, you know, you know, this world is a little bit fickle at the moment, especially our world here in Aotearoa, and just celebrate who we are and who this land is really. and learn from it and honour it. You know, when you look at, you know, Matariki and what's happened there, people have gone, wow, this is really cool. Like, Māori were astronomers and all this stuff. Well, you know, I want people to go, wow, yeah, this indigenous stuff is really special. Like, I could have gone to Waikiki, mate, and had a couple of cocktails.
As you did.
Which I may have. And that's cool, but to get up and talk to the people who are really celebrating who they are gives us information and it gives them strength.
Well, you know,
Cool.
I loved being a part of the show. I loved hanging out with you. Sorry for taking too much camera time. It's what the people wanted. But I really appreciate the opportunity to be part of that. Indigenous traveller, Pio Terei, thank you so much for joining us today and all the best for the series. Ngā mihi e hoa.
Wait, what do you mean it's what the people wanted?
It's what the people wanted. Give the people what they want.
Ngā mihi, bro. It was a pleasure and all the very best. Thanks for your time, brother. Ngā mihi.
And you can watch Tapuwae Leave Only Footprints tonight and every Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. on Whakaata Māori and Māori Plus.